do this little exercise together. Go through your paper at home today, or go through your inbox. Mine's exploding. I don't know about yours. Front pages, back pages, Black Friday sales on clothing, cell phone services, the pamphlets and the flyers for mattresses. What do we have at the back here? Oh, the bay. All sorts of items at the bay. That's more audio equipment. I can just keep on going. It's incredible. Everything. Audio equipment there as well. Furniture from Bad Boy. Golf equipment from Golf Town. All of this to introduce the whole idea that we are bombarded right at this time by what is coming tomorrow, Black Friday. But it seems to me that it's already well underway. We need to talk about this, where the deals are there deals, how to survive it all. So an expert in this, what a great job. Marketing and retail, Bryn Weingart is with me this morning, and it's lovely to see you. Thank you. I can't even open my email anymore. It's too tempting. I have to just delete them without opening. Am I the only one noticing? Is it everywhere right now?
It's everywhere. Okay. Absolutely. Black Friday has really blown up, right? That's really what we're seeing is that, and a lot of the projections are saying this will be bigger than what we normally see for Boxing Day.
Really?
So the pandemonium has grown. This has become a whole week, of course.
I was going to say, it seems like it started in July. I mean, it seems seemingly earlier and earlier all the time.
Yeah, well, and this is because the competition is so fierce out there for retailers. As we know, we've been talking a lot about the retail apocalypse over the last few years. The Amazon effect is real. And so retailers will stand to make most of their money in this last 6 weeks of the year.
Hence Black Friday, right at the name?
Right, because it's an accounting term meant to mean that they go from being in the red to being in the black. And so this is really important for retailers, which is another reason why they aren't waiting for Boxing Day. You will be seeing the discounts tomorrow and through Cyber Monday.
All right, which we're going to talk about. I was reading some research out of the UK that indicated that the deals that are advertised are not necessarily deals. So I want to know, are there real deals to be had, or is this just effective marketing?
Yeah, so there are real deals. In yesteryear, and what I call the retailers of yesteryear, this was just good marketing, right? This was much ado about nothing, right? And ultimately there would be consumer complaints about, all kinds of tricky tactics. The truth is that with a consumer population mobilized the way that it is with voices online through social media, no retailer can afford to dupe you. No retailer that wants to stand the test of time can afford to have that happen. And further, they need to hit the ground running with this season, with this whole holiday shopping season. So what we are seeing is retailers say, no, we are here to play. They really are giving you discounts. They really are here to cut through that clutter and hope that you will shop with them because, as I mentioned, Amazon definitely on their heels, if not already, and definitely through into Cyber Monday.
So that is really good to know for confidence. As you dive into all these sales, there are deals to be had. On what products? What is it best to buy right now?
Right. So anything that is, we see a lot of discounts in consumer electronics, of course. That's because there's high levels of obsolescence in that category. And so anything with high levels of obsolescence, things like gaming consoles, computers, wearables, you name it, that's where you'll see the deepest discounts. Also anything seasonal, so red sweaters, candy canes, you name it, that's another thing that you can expect. Or anything perishable, so food items that retailers want to move, that will be really those are the areas that you're looking for.
That is so interesting. I guess I haven't thought about it that when they're going to introduce a new model or something that's no longer going to be able to be used, this is where you'll get the prices. Is there anything that you should avoid buying?
Well, no. I mean, what we see is that there are discounts almost in every category, again, because no individual retailer manufacturer can afford to lose your attention at this time of year. That said, there are categories that are staples, things like cosmetics or apparel, where you'll be seeing discounts, but in fact, you'll also be seeing what I call bundling programs, things like BOGOs, buy one, get one, get one, BOGO Ho, buy one, get one half off, where what you're seeing is what we call pantry loading, where there's just more product being sold, not at maybe the deepest discounts, but that's the idea, is everyone wants your attention.
Is it worth it to go into a bricks and mortar store on Black Friday or today or whenever you do your Black Friday shopping, or do it online?
Yeah, well, it's a good question. Bricks and mortar has the advantage of the experience, and any retailer that has stood the test of time knows now that they will be working very hard to have you in. So we see things like pop-up kiosks, sampling stations, DJs, seating, extra seating, Santa Claus, you name it. We're starting to see a lot of activity to make it worth your while to go in. That said, sometimes online there is better availability, say of a size of a product, let's say, as well as shipping and return options and so on, getting better all the time. So really, this matters about, your tolerance for people is really the question there.
Or if you want to have the, the whole holiday fun aspect as well. Well, maybe not so much fun. You're quite right. There are deals online for Black Friday. Are there other things available for Cyber Monday? Is it worth waiting if you're going to buy online for Cyber Monday?
It's such a good question, Heather. So what we see is that there are much more generalized discounts come Black Friday, whereas on Cyber Monday, things become a little more specific. So a retailer, as an example, Walmart, often the king of Cyber Monday, will discount some things but not others. Those discounts disappear. So if you have something in mind and it's deep enough discounted on Black Friday, go for it.
Okay.
If it's a general sort of, I have a list of people I need to buy for, let's say, that might be something you wait for Cyber Monday, because you'll find something that will fit the bill at a deep enough discount for you. So if it's specific, Black Friday. If it's general, Cyber Monday.
Right. In all of this, give us your list of survival tips as we conclude.
Yeah.
All right, Bryn, let us have it.
Okay, well, first of all, make sure you give yourself lots of time. Make sure that if you are going to a mall, bricks and mortar, that you, maybe leave the car at home, because parking is pandemonium just about everywhere. And of course, rules of the road, lots of accidents. We really hope often that you'll use, remember, it's cold and flu season, hand sanitizer, sunglasses, mittens, you name it. Children, small children, tend to get lost with bigger families and bigger groups, so go in as small a group as you possibly can. What I often say is make sure your phone is fully charged so you can call your Uber, so you can make sure to connect with your family, so you can make sure to comparison shop.
I was going to say you can even comparison shop. You don't mean without your phone for that.
Absolutely.
Anything else?
Yes. Well, finally, what I often say is carry a small bottle of water. Why? Because if you are trying to keep to a budget, we know that thirsty people mistake it for hunger, and hungry people buy against their budget. They buy more, and they have higher levels of buyer remorse.
Are you serious? You studied this to this degree. This is incredible. Thank you so much. It's been incredibly helpful for everyone getting set to really jump in and kick off the holiday buying season. Bryn Weingart, thanks so much.
Thanks,
Pleasure
Heather.
to have you on.
Thanks for having me.